MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Kansas City Royals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Kansas City Royals.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, you have to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands, always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he could do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
James Shields is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, he's a very solid starting pitcher, and I'm sure most people know that by now. If you're a manager or a fan or even a teammate, I think you're very confident knowing he's taking the mound for you. If he does his thing, he's going to put together a really nice start out there.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Royals. And behind the plate is Salvador Perez. He's one of the bigger catchers in the league. He stands about 6'4", 6'5". He took a lot of foul balls through the years off that face mask in his chest. Even changed how he was catching the ball. But I love him back there. Catch and throw and gun people down.
Gene Segura standing in. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. The 0-1 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaker ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kurowski into shallow center, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Center fielder number 27, Carlos Gomez.
Here's Carlos Gomez. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Jansen's a guy that's not worried about all the metrics. He's going to call his zone. And if you're pounding the ball in one spot, he's going to call it, particularly off the plate.
And Gomez not biting on that one either. It's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him.
Third,
He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just one out, and I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Digging in, Ryan Braun. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Here's the 2-1. 2-2.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Before the pitch, a move by Shields, and the runner back safely. Runners on first with 1 down. Foul back. Here's another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. The 2-2 one more time. He spoils another one, and will do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll be a base hit for Braun. And he's safe.
We just witnessed some elite speed going from first to third, as Showtrack has demonstrated. You won't find many other guys in this or any other sport for that matter that are capable of picking them up and putting them down like he can, and it ended up making a play not even close at third.
Here's Mike Napoli now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here comes the 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. From the belt, kicks and deals. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 on its way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Strike 2.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position, but the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
Working to escape the first inning jam. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple, and now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Sel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Willie Peralta will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Brewers. And in center field, Carlos Gomez, Mr. Excitement. He'll go climb a wall, make a play, shake it on you, let you know he caught it, and then throw it in with a smile.
So coming to the plate, Barry Blanton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Barry Blanton.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped high in the air. Ibarra is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, right fielder, Nori Aoki.
Here's Nori Aoki. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Peralta's ready. Here's the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. KC down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Leading off for the Brewers, second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Into the windup and the pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a changeup right down the middle. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Seaver.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot towards the hole. In there, a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he'll take a look at ball one. None out, runners at first and second. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that's in there, base hit.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold it up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Into the box now, Oliver Ibarra as he loops under the ball and pops it up. Aoki on the move. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. And the throw comes in, and all three runners are forced to hold on with one away now. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Standing in now, Gene Segura. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
In now, Carlos Gomez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. So they load the bases on 3 hits, but can't bring anyone around to score. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. The 0-2 once more. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here comes another 0-2. Swinging a looper to left. Ibarra into shallow left. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting fifth, catcher, Salvador Perez.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready on 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And, of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Striding into the box, Mike Moustakas. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Ryan Braun steps in to get things started. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, he reached back to Townsend right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Line toward right center. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it.
Man, I'm not sure what to make of this one. The ball was hit hard, but it looked routine. The only thing I could think of is maybe he lost it in the lights there. That's a tough break.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Napoli. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses low and away. Ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a liner. And this will be a base hit now for Napoli.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch. Better hitting.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Here it comes, 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Parra is right there, 1 down.
Up next for Milwaukee, second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Coming to the plate now, Scooter Gennett. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a 1-2 strike. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for the Royals, designated hitter, Harold Winkler.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Oh and 1 count, and the pitch. And that misses. 1-1. Now the pitch. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
The 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Rod Kurowski. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are two away.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first three pitches, all three down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
In is Gerardo Parra, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will get foul for strike two. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And the Royals are in the hit column.
I don't care how hard you're throwing, you get that ball down there, he just dropped the barrel and then jumped off the bat. Nice hitting on a tough pitch.
Barry Blanton.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Barry Blanton. He's set, and the pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. The 1-0 delivery. And this one's in the dirt. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. From the belt, the pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a line drive, but this will be a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. grounded to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for Kansas City. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Desmond Seaver. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Seaver.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the fourth inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Well, I think that might have been ball 4, but you never want the umpire to decide that. Go ahead and let it fly.
Dribble Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And that misses for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Probably good he didn't make contact on that one. It's so tough to get around on a fastball up and in.
1-1. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Next pitch for Shields will be number 64 in the ballgame. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
No runs on 6 hits and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far.
There goes the runner. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Seaver rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Might have had the hit and run on right there because he was definitely moving on the pitch, so he's able to cruise home all the way from first after the guy at the plate does his job and gets good one on a pitch for a double.
Into the box, Oliver Ibarra, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Center fielder number 27, Carlos Gomez.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Here's Carlos Gomez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Before the pitch, a move by Shields, and he's back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the first pitch to him. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Nope, that's a ball.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close.
Number 8,
called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 run, 8 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. Here's Nori Aoki. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Right fielder, Nori Aoki.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And a curious looking swing that time as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
Well, he loses them there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Stepping in, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, runners going. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Napoli will hang with it, and that's out number 2.
Third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. Peralta pauses. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Here it comes, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Davis on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Mike Napoli now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Blinton takes it in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 18, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard towards the hole. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Swing and a liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Catcher Desmond Seaver.
Striding in once again, Desmond Seaver. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball, 1-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves one halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Stepping into the box, Harold Winkler comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Harold Winkler.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Braun ranging back. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
Standing in now, Rod Kurowski. Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
1 out, nobody on. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready with another 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In is Gerardo Parra. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Here it comes, 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled straight back. Peralta's ready. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Liner towards second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Ready once again, Barry Blanton. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Pitch is a called strike. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Nettie. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air to center field. Gomez has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Royals leave 1. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Digging in and looking for more as Drupal Cabrera. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Into the box now, Oliver Ibarra. As Shields starts him out with a strike, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The shortstop, number 9, Gene Segura.
Stepping into the box, Gene Segura. Last time through was a base hit. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A called strike on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets through this inning, I think they'd be happy with it. To get through 6 innings and just a little over 100 pitches, I think that's pretty good outing.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Gomez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
The 1-0 delivery. Segura runs. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. Hit out toward second. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Brewers strand 1, still tied 1 apiece. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Nori Aoki. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. In there, strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Popped up. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 35, Eric Hosmer.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch, because you don't take that unless you are.
And now a pitch on the way. 2-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And Hosmer gets around on one, but this is hooking foul into the seats in right.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Eric Hosmer goes down for the second out here in the bottom half.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And he misses there. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Over to first now is Napoli, and that retires the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Alan Crump is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
24, Alan Crump.
Ready for another chance? Ryan Braun. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Now the 0-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Too high. 1-2. Now the pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Another 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Fouled back. Now another 2-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
The first baseman, number 12, Mike Napoli.
Ready once again, Mike Napoli. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Sent on the ground out to second. Blanton is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 18, Chris Davis.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Davis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Here it is on 3-0. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there in that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. And I think he's probably swinging here, too, 3-1.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Into the box, Scooter Gennett. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Well, that's what you call a 2-strike approach. Anything close, you're swinging. This ball's out of the zone, but it's something he can handle. Don't leave it up to the umpire to make the call. If you can reach it, hit it.
Striding in once again, Desmond Seaver. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Hard liner towards short. And a leaping try there, but he comes up a bit short as this is into left center, the base hit. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Look out. 2-0 now.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on. You got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Working to keep them in the game here. Ground ball right side. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. Getting late. Stretch time now in Kansas City. It's the Brewers 2 and the Royals 1. Tom Borzolani gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tom Borzolani.
Coming to the plate now, Salvador Perez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Salvador Perez.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here he comes again. 1-2. In tight with the slider. 2-2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Tapper up the line. Napoli comes up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Harold Winkler.
Now to the plate, Harold Winkler. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. KC down in order. They're down 2-1. John Park has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
John Park.
Digging in once again, Oliver Ibarra. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Ibarra.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Set to deal on 2-2. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The shortstop, number 9.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Gene Segura standing in. It was a walk in his last trip. And here's a ball hit in the air. Aoki is after it, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Now here it comes. Out of play.
Oh, that is too good a pitch to throw right there. 2 strikes, a fastball right in his wheelhouse. He missed it. He probably won't get another one like that again.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. To first. Hosmer has it. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Center fielder number 27, Carlos Gomez.
At the plate, Carlos Gomez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Kurowski ranging into the outfield, and that's the third out. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. The Brewers lead this one 2-1. Mark Mauer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Mark Mauer.
Johnny Landis will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Landis.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here it comes on 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Gerardo.
In is Gerardo Parra. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Ready with the 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Stepping in now, Barry Blanton, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, here's the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Dribbled to the right side. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Man, was he flying down the line right there. Now, I know there's 2 outs, and he's not quitting. Maybe this is a rally starter with the 2-out infield single.
So a big moment here in standing in Nori Aoki. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Oh, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Royals. Our score remains 2-1. A great shot there, a famous Union Station with downtown KC in the background. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. Johnny Landis will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Leading off for the Brewers, the right fielder, number 8.
First pitch on its way.
Braun.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Braun awaiting the 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The first baseman, number 20, Mike Napoli.
Now at the plate, Mike Napoli. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Into the windup and the pitch. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
The left fielder, number 18, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Now here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still lead it 2-1. Jackson Brown enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Jackson Brown.
So stepping in, Nori Aoki. He'll start things out, needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the 9th.
Nori Aoki.
And that's in there for a strike. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Set. Here's the 3-1. And this is fouled at the plate. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. In the dirt. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Hard ground ball to third. Ibarra is up with it. Throw on to first is going to take care of him as the Royals are now down to their last chance now.
Number 4, Alex Gordon.
Now at the plate, Alex Gordon. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Leads a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. It kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Oh, this game's crazy. That single right there. Now we got the tying run on and the winning run coming to the plate.
Salvador Perez.
Digging in, Salvador Perez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Fouled straight back. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. Francisco Rodriguez takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Alcides Escobar will come on now and pinch run here.
Alcides Escobar.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base and 2 men gone here in the 9th. Look out, 2-0 now.
Hey, first batter out of the pen, and he comes right inside. I like that. Kind of reminds everyone here, he's here to compete.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is pulled into right. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Brewers avoid elimination to force a Game 5 in this World Series. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers: 2 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. For Kansas City, 1 run on 6 hits with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Kauffman Stadium, 37,903. The Royals thank you for attending and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.